Hi, my name is Paul, and I'm going to be walking you through how to upload a PowerPoint into your Adobe Connect session and how to use the microphone, the webcam, and how to record that session. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to the Adobe Connect address in your browser, any of the major browsers, Chrome, Safari, Explorer, Firefox. And once you enter in cincinnatistate.adobeconnect.com, you just hit enter and you'll be brought to Adobe Connect Central here. And this is where you're going to want to put in your username and password. I'm going to be putting in my own, but you're going to be putting in the one that Mr. Lovins will be giving you. And then once you do that, you hit login. And then you'll be brought to this Adobe Connect Central landing page. And from here, you're going to want to click on Meetings. Once you click on Meetings, this is where you're going to find where your session is. And your sessions may be labeled differently than what I'm showing here, but in this example case, say you're in the team sales presentation group 1, you'll be clicking on the group 1. And once you click on group 1, you're going to hit enter meeting room. And it will take just a couple seconds, and then eventually it'll load. Okay, it'll take a couple seconds, and then it'll load right up. What you're seeing here is the Mac version. You'll be working on a PC version, but everything is essentially the same. Okay, once you are brought here, this is the user interface for Adobe Connect. And this is where you'll be uploading your PowerPoint presentation. And that is very easy to do. What you want to do is you want to click right here on Share My Screen, and then you're going to go to Share Document. And then you'll have this dialog box pop up, and then you're going to do Browse My Computer. And then you're going to want to find your PowerPoint. It could be on a flash drive, it could be on your desktop. In this case, it's on a desktop for me. So I'm going to upload that Marketing 130 Group 1 PowerPoint. I'll click on it and I'll hit Open. And then it takes a couple seconds to a couple minutes, depending on how big your PowerPoint is. It'll upload the presentation to Adobe Connect. So what it did is it took all the slides from your PowerPoint and it dropped it here into Adobe Connect. And let's see if I move the Connect screen around a little bit here. Down here you'll see these two arrows, and this is where you can go left and right through your PowerPoint presentation. But it'll all be there for you. You can also click the sidebar, and this will bring up the sidebar over here where you can click on the slides as needed. Okay, just a couple other things. If you want to use a webcam, you're going to want to turn that webcam on by clicking this button right here. Your webcam will be plugged into the USB, and all you have to do is click that button once and then click on Allow. And then you'll have a preview over here in the top right section. And then to start sharing your webcam, just click Start Sharing. And that's how you do your webcam. And you can turn that off by clicking the green button again. One thing you have to remember to do so people can hear you is to click on the microphone. So you will click on Connect My Audio, and then you will click Start Talking. If you use a headset or if you use the microphone that's on your webcam, you can select those options under Select Microphone. So that's the basics there. You will be, since you logged in under Adobe Connect Central, that website earlier, you will be a host. That will give you the permission to upload the PowerPoint presentation. That gives you the permission to turn on the microphone and the webcam. And that also gives you permission to begin recording your session. And that will be essential to this project. And to record, it's very easy. You just go up to Meetings, and then you will go down to this drop down here, Record Meeting. And you can keep the name as is, or you can write a summary. That's up to you. But then after that, you hit OK. And everything goes OK. It should have a red dot up here telling you that everything's recording. At any time, you can click on that red dot to pause your recording or to stop your recording. If you pause a recording, it'll do essentially that. It will pause the recording and then it will pick right back up where you left off. If you stop the recording, you're going to have to start a new recording. So you'll have two different recording files. So I suggest pausing the recording just to keep everything more organized. Anybody else who's viewing your presentation will be listed under this drop-down under participants. And if they're going to ask you questions, you're going to want to give them permission to speak. So what you want to do is go to Audio, and you want to give microphone rights for participants. That way, when somebody wants to speak, they will hit their microphone button in their presentation that they're watching from, and you'll be able to hear them and communicate with them. And if anything, if audio or video equipment fails that day, the chat room can always be used as a means of communication. But for this project, microphone and speaking on both ends is essential. When you're done, you can hit stop recording, or you can simply quit out of the session and the recording will stop automatically. Okay, and that will be it for this example. Thanks.